Boys, it's been a good day. County Cup winners, end of the season awards. First of all, Rouse, give us your thoughts on today's performance. It's finished 4-0 against Knaresborough. Give us your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, if you're taking the game in isolation, and the fact that you know, we started the game really brightly. I thought we were in the ascendancy early doors, and then you know the red card does change the complex of it for them. You know, there's no doubt in that. And from there, we took control really. We were always saying in the dugout, you know, the quicker we could get the second goal, we thought it'd go on and make us a lot more comfortable. And obviously we've come up with that, but like I said, the red card definitely changes the complex of the game. Me personally, I didn't see it. The staff and the rest of the place said it was definitely a red card. When I look on the Knaresborough social media, it's described as a bad tackle, so perhaps it were a red card, but personally I didn't see it. But you know, taking the performance in isolation, it definitely deserved what it got in the end, which is bringing the trophy home.
Jim, obviously after a tough result to take on Tuesday, for the lads to come back and put in the performance that they've done, how pleasing is it from a coach's perspective that the lads have put on that performance?
Well, we talked about it in week, and we met early today. We had a decent chat about the frustration from Tuesday, which was frustrating from a decision we got up there, and we had to channel that into today's performance. And I thought we'd come out today. We started brightly, as Rouse said, and then we got the goal at 1-0, and the red card made things a little easier for us, but then we thought we dominated the game. We were never in doubt.
Obviously, from a perspective of a cup final, you never know what's going to happen on the pitch, albeit them being in the league below, but they've beaten guys a little bit above us. How pleasing is it that, obviously, scoring the 4 goals that we did, but keeping the door pretty solidly shut up the other end?
Yeah, you know, there's a reason players are playing at the levels they're playing at. So one thing we spoke about was making sure that we didn't give Knaresborough the opportunity to outwork us, because that obviously levels ability out. So we had to make sure we went and outworked them, or at least match their work rate, and make sure we did that right. And if we do that right, then you hope that the quality obviously shines through, which is obviously what's happened on the day. But you know, like Jim says, there were a lot of frustration after Tuesday, not more so than us, especially when you get the red card sort of rescinded from that, which is a bit of an hollow victory, but it sort of gives us that reassurance that what we saw at the time were right, and it's changed the full complex of the tie. We've banged on for the last 6 or 7 weeks to the players about if we continue to do what we've done, we'd get the rewards from the season, and thankfully, you know, we finished with some silverware after the disappointment of Tuesday.
Jim, you first joined the club a number of years ago now. To be able to say that you've been a part of back-to-back promotions, now winning a county cup, how pleasing is it from your perspective as a lad that's from the area?
It's very pleasing, yeah. I mentioned it to lads earlier, and he probably doesn't know this himself, but Michael Dunn's the first player from Pontefract to win the county cup on a Sunday and on a Saturday, which is probably won't know that himself, but it's a massive achievement. It's a club's never won. Like Rouse said earlier on in the presentation, it's like they asked us to bring it when we come here to try and bring the county cup home. We've never done it, and we've done it, and we had a great performance today. I thought the lads were outstanding, as they've been all year, and we fully deserved, yeah.
A final note from you both, obviously, is that the season's come to an end now. Finishing 4th in the league, I think you've both touched on the fact that we had the 2nd best defensive record in the league, the 2nd best attacking record, and then obviously winning this cup competition. If you were to review the season as a whole, how would you kind of pitch that?
Pleasing, you know, in terms of especially bringing 10 to 12 new players into the club throughout the summer and having a massive overall. We've gone with, you know, what is a younger group than what we had previously, a more inexperienced group, and we thought, you know, it might take time to bed in. We obviously lost the first 2 league games, which, you know, seems a million miles away now, but to come back from that and take 70 points and finish 4th is a pleasing aspect of the season. You know, we do feel cheated or robbed a little bit of the opportunity. And as I said on the day, you know, Dunstone are a quality side. You see the playoff final, there's no doubting, you know, that we would have been in for a game anyway, 11v11. It could have gone either way, but we just feel, you know, a little bit of bitterness that we didn't get the opportunity to test ourselves 11v11 and give the best version of us. And thankfully, you've seen the best version of us today, and it's landed us in silverware.